Hey everyone, welcome to the red carpet. I'm excited to share this video with you today, but first I'm going to ask you please subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell. So in the previous video I used silicone molds to make breads, and I ordered some more from Amazon, and now we're going to make produce, nice fruits and veggies for our dolls. So examining the silicone molds, the first thing I'm noticing is the scale. The proportions are a little off. Some items are way too big, like this strawberry. The bananas are a little too small. This orange is a little large. Again, we have large strawberries and pineapples. This is an acorn. And we have a couple of avocados. I think the avocados might work size-wise. Again, the corn and the carrots, I think, are a little small. On the other side, this pumpkin is definitely small. We have a bunch of broccoli. The tomatoes are too big. And then we have some lettuce. So I'm deciding which ones I'm going to do. I'm definitely going to start off with the avocado. So I am carefully putting the hot glue in, making sure that I cover everything nice and evenly. And then I tilt the mold a little bit just to make sure that it's all spread out. So instead of me showing you guys putting the hot glue in each of these molds, I'm just going to let you know the ones that I did. So we went with the broccoli, the lettuce, we did the carrots and corn. We did the orange, the peach, bananas, grapes, and the avocado. So I'm going to show you how everything comes out nice and smooth, super easy. This is what our avocado looks like. I am going to use my scissors just to trim a little bit of the hot glue that spilled over. And I'm sorry that's out of frame a little bit. It's so hard to do things with the camera in between you and the item that you're working on. So there's our avocado. I am using a push pin to hold everything in place, so I could hold the push pin and it helps painting. Everything's a lot easier when I just put the item on the push pin. I am mixing colors, trying to create the nice shade of light green for our avocado. And it's always an adventure for me to mix colors. It's just so difficult to find the right shade. But I'm taking my time painting. We're going to be painting in like several stages. You know, I'll do a coat and then I'll let it dry, then add another coat, then let that dry and add another color and let that dry. So that's going to be going on throughout the video. I'm using a darker green to go around the perimeter. And so far, this is what our avocado is looking like. I'm going to set that aside to dry. So from here, I got the idea, what if we make avocado toast? So I am using silicone paper to do our slices of avocado. So what I did is kind of drew out the shape on just a piece of computer paper. I'm going to put the silicone paper on top of that. And then I am going to try to use the hot glue to kind of create this shape and hot glue on top of the silicone paper. And again, it's very difficult to do this with a camera between me and the paper that I'm working on. So I take another sheet of silicone paper, put that on top, and then lightly press. I don't want to make it flat, but I just want to kind of even it out on the top. And I allow that to fully cool. Peel the paper off. And you see the shape is a little wonky. Again, kind of difficult to do that with the camera. So I'm just going to use my scissors to kind of trim, create the shape that I want. This shape is a little bit better. Kind of looking like the avocado. I am using the hot glue gun, the nozzle, to burn a hole in the center to create where the little pit is. and the glue is kind of melted, and I'm using the pen to kind of accentuate the hole. I'm going to cut that up the center, and once it's all the way cooled off, I'll just use the scissors to trim it off and to make the hole look a lot better. Kind of accentuate that hole once again. So from here, I want to create an avocado spread. So I just did 3 dots of glue close together, and as it cools, it's going to create like one little glob. So after that cooled, then again, I'm going to go in with my nozzle and just try to create textures. I'm just creating little pits, little dips and pits and valleys and peaks all through there. I also want to kind of flatten it a little bit around the outside of the perimeter. And this is how it looks. As you can see, there's no rhyme or reason. And again, I am going to use a pen to paint. It helps so much. I'm using the avocado color to paint that carefully. Just try to get coverage nice and even. Make sure you get all the little nooks and crannies, the pits and the dips. And I also painted our avocado slice. And I'm going to go around the perimeter with the darker green. So to make our flatbread, I traced out a circle on computer paper. And we're going to do the same thing. We're going to put a piece of the silicone paper on top and use our hot glue gun to fill in the hole, or fill in the circle. Let that cool a little bit, not all the way, but once that cools a little bit, then we'll add the second sheet on top, and we'll try to flatten that out by lightly tapping it. You don't want to press down all the way, you just want to flatten out a little bit. So once it's cooled all the way, then you remove it. You have a nice disc, and again, you could use your scissors to trim it, but I don't think it has to be a perfect circle. I am going to just cut this up the center to create 2 pieces of flatbread. So again, we're going to paint. I'm using the same technique that I used on the previous video when we painted the breads. I'm just using a beige color as our base, and then we'll go back and brush on some makeup to make it look beige. So with our avocado, I added dark brown for a pit, and then a little lighter brown at the bottom of my brush to add a little highlight. And then I also use like a dry brush technique to add a little brown on there to just dab it on our spread. This is our avocado spread. Just add a little bit of extra color, a little extra red for paprika, a little bit of brown, a little bit of beige. Just to make it look like it's been seasoned. It's got lots of ingredients in it. So while that's drying, I am pulling out the silicone molds of the other items that we used with hot glue. This is the orange. I just want to show you how everything looks coming out of the mold. This is our peach. We have our miniature bananas. And our grapes. This is the broccoli. This is the lettuce. And we have our carrots and the core. So you see the details are really nice. So now I'm just having fun painting. I'm just painting the orange, and I'm painting both sides of the orange, the outside and the inside, trying to create the little segments. Of course, bananas are yellow. You have our carrots. I'm going to wait till the end to add all the green on all of these items. For this, I actually used a marker and some yellow paint to create the green, and then some red grapes with red marker and purple paint. And for the corn, I just added a little bit of light brown, kind of adding little pieces of brown on there, try to just show a little bit more of the texture. It helps bring some of that texture out, those tiny little details in the corn. So I painted the green on everything, and here are all of the items that we made. I think it looks pretty good. I know with the breads I had a really hard time mixing the color, but these items look really good to me. These are our avocado slices, our avocado spread, and then lastly I am taking our flatbread and I am adding brown makeup to create that baked look. It just gives it a nice little like toasted look for avocado toast. I am using a spray sealer to seal everything. I just have it all on that silicone paper. And at the last minute, I decided to do little tiny drops of glue, and I painted them red because I wanted to create like cherry tomatoes. And you'll see those later. Now, I did have some plastic produce, and I just wanted to show you how it compares in size. Again, the scale is a little off. Yeah, the proportions don't really match. Some of the items are a little too big and some of the items are a little too small in those silicone molds. But I just wanted to show you the comparison with some plastic produce that I had from the toy store. And I also wanted to show you how the strawberries are so much larger on the silicone mold. But that's everything. It's all been painted, and the last step is we're going to make our avocado toast. So we're laying down our flatbread, and then we'll put our avocado spread on one. You have options here. You can use your avocado spread, or you can use your sliced avocado on your toast. So I'm just carefully laying these on. I did wind up having to glue those in place because they would not stay on our little hot glue bread. And so I decided to add the cherry tomatoes on that plate. And I just absolutely love it. I think it was really cute, and I love how it turned out. It looks quite yummy, actually. You guys, tell me what you like to eat when you have avocado toast. I would love to hear from you guys in the comments. It's super cool. So this was a fun project. It was really interesting. Again, I really do like creating items with the silicone molds. They're very, very easy. It's always a challenge when I'm finding colors. I don't know what it is mixing colors, because you want it to, look as realistic as possible. But as far as the avocado toast, I think it looks amazing. The other items, of course, the sizing issue is kind of odd, but I think they look really nice. I may try to use some of those other items. We'll see. We'll see. But I want to know what you think. So I always appreciate you guys for watching and for checking in with me. You have no idea how much I'm just so grateful for you guys. Let me know what you think about the avocado toast in the comments. I love hearing from you, and for leaving a comment in a previous video. We're going to officially welcome Deb's Doll Room to the red carpet. Absolutely. So again, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you at the next video, and remember, it is more fun to make it.